Hey folks, Vic here. It's been a while since I recorded a live trade, so I hope you find this helpful in, just in seeing how our short-term trade setups evolve. We also call this scalping because the pip risk is very small, so we're able to carve out profit fairly quickly. This trade's on the Euro-US dollar pair. I started the recording before it was even filled, as you'll see, and it resulted in a 2.7 to 1 reward risk. I'll walk you through the entire trade in this video, and then tomorrow, stay tuned because I'm going to post another video and I'll show you a trade that a member took today that was just under a 6.5 to 1 reward risk trade. Fantastic. So yeah, make sure you subscribe to our channel by hitting the button in the bottom right corner of the video. And if you like these kinds of videos, let me know by hitting the like button. All right, so here is the trade. Hey folks, Vic here. I'm just about to get filled on the Euro-US dollar, and I'll show you why here. You notice that, just look at the big picture here. We've actually come to this weekly support level right in here. You see that? And on my daily chart, okay, go down to my daily chart, this level down here is from here. The reason we use these little levels is because when price comes down to them and we had this very, very strong reaction, this closing price here is a significant level for us, but we don't just trade there. We need to see some kind of price action that gets our attention up at that level. So if we look at the 4-hour chart, because this is our we use the daily, 4-hour, and 15-minute for our entry. You can see we had this really nice pin bar reversal right here, right? So now we go down to our 15-minute chart, and we want to get filled, and I just got filled, by the way. My fill was at 117.61 because I usually add a pip onto there. So I just got filled just now. So as I'm recording this, which is great. And on this trade, my stop is down below here, so we'll see what happens with it. And yeah, I'll be back to you shortly. We'll just watch this trade unfold. Okay, this is a little update on this EU trade. So this is what we call an ACAT. I don't know if I mentioned that at the beginning of the recording, where price comes down and we have this pin bar reversal right here. Actually, we had two of them today at the same place. Well, this is from the prior day. This is a 4-hour chart, by the way. Comes down and hits here, but the second one is just set up in the current New York session. So yeah, so it's bouncing off this nicely. So what we've done, like as price, let me just bring a 15-minute chart up here. So as price comes down and hits our daily level like this, following this ACAT trade, this is where we want to buy right here. This is where the fill was at, okay, at 117.61, and it only needed a 10 pip risk. And so this is now our first take profit. Is what I always recommend for, especially when people are starting, is, like, first of all, get the risk out of the trade. When this candle happens like this is a bullish reaction. The risk is out of this trade right now. Okay, you don't keep any more risk in a trade. So and now I always recommend, like, take something off the table, especially when you're getting going, because like it just psychologically it's really good, and everything else. So and we hit a plus 10 pip profit on this already, and it's still heading up, and so we can just keep this. Our next target up is going to be this daily opposing level, okay, which will be up. That'll be about a 20 pip profit. The EU is extremely low volatility right now, so this up here would be a 2 to 1 reward risk. Not bad, and then we're into the New York session, and it depends how long this takes, but if it gets to be around the London close, it's a good time to take a profit because things generally slow down around the London close. Anyway, let's just hang on. We got a free look at this now because we've taken profit and we're hanging on to it now, and this is exactly how we want to scalp. Very small pip risk, but with a good reward risk potential quite easily. And when you only have to make 20 pips to get a 2 to 1, that's pretty nice. So let's stand by, see what happens. By the way, I should mention that now once you have a risk-free look at it, like you've already taken some profit, there are ways to manage the trade. Different people do different things. For this trade here, I'm going to keep some risk in the trade. Like, I've moved my stop now from 10 pips just to 5 pips. I've already made 10 pips. So even if I get stopped out, it's still a winning trade. I just like to give it a bit more room in case it comes down for another retest before bouncing. So we'll see what happens with it. But other ways to do it is like once you've taken your 10 pips profit, you just move your stop to your entry, to your break. So it's a complete break even on the trade. There's no right or wrong. It's just a matter of what you're comfortable with doing. But in this case, you know, the main thing is you can't lose money on a trade like this now. All right? Stand by. By the way, everyone, I meant to, I think I misspoke about the reward risk on this trade. Like if I get my opposing level on the, like we got in here at 61, this is up to 117, almost, well, 90, so 91 call it. You're looking at a 3-to-1 reward risk, not 2-to-1. So that's pretty juicy, pretty nice that you can get these kind of trades intraday. Okay, so just an update on this Euro US dollar trade. So what it's done here now is gone up. Let me just bring the 15-minute chart up here. Yeah, and we've hit all this stuff up in here. This is 117, you know, 80, whatever it got to, 83 or something like that. But this is up now just over 2-to-1 reward risk. So that's pretty good. Again, my target's going to be up here, and but I'll start moving getting the risk more and more out of this trade as it progresses. So stand by. We'll see what happens. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up, folks. I just took profit on this EU trade at 88. Like you see this 117.90 up here? That's the daily level. I always give it a few pips easier. I never, you know, you don't have to get the very last little pip out of these things. That's a 2.7-to-1 reward risk. Yeah, pretty nice trade. You know, like you know, from our nice little support level, the expected support, and it's just a matter of having a, you know, like a routine. We only have 3 patterns that we use in our scalping and in our long-term trading, so it makes it pretty easy. You don't have to, you know, watch for a whole bunch of stuff, and you only need one of these patterns to do well. I'm telling you. So anyway, I hope that yeah, this was interesting, this trade, and thanks so much for listening. I really appreciate it. Take care. So if short-term trading is in the cards for you, you can see just how powerful and profitable it can be if it's done properly. Okay, I mean, if it's not done properly, you can look forward to blowing out your account. And of course, I can show you how to do it properly and in as safe a way as possible. Like short-term trading is really well suited for smaller account sizes, or really just for anyone who doesn't want to take on much pip risk while at the same time giving themselves a high probability chance for success. So if you want to get more information on the CC scalping service, you can find that in the text below this video or in the email that you received. Thanks again. Please remember to hit the like button. And tomorrow, don't forget to look for that juicy video showing the 6.5-to-1 reward risk trade that one of our members took. Okay? Let's leave it at that. Have a great rest of your day and week. Take care.